So I'll just introduce myself. My name's Anita Green. I'm a general practitioner and I also work at Prince Charles Hospital, have done for more than a couple of decades. Now, GPs and the residential aged care facilities and nurses do a wonderful job looking after patients here, and they also, Prince Charles does a wonderful job caring for patients when they're there. But we would much rather that people were cared for here, where they're known by their doctors, by the nurses who care for them in the wards, rather than transitioning to the care in the tertiary sector whenever that's not necessary. So it's wonderful to work in a partnership between both the Prince Charles and the GPs and the residential aged care facilities to actually achieve that aim.
Firstly, I'd like to thank Wesley Mission and for having us here and putting on this lovely afternoon for us to launch our new service. So the concept of our Geriatric Outreach Assessment Service has been a dream for many of our staff at Prince Charles for a very long time. Prince Charles is renowned for its involvement in the care of the older person, and our staff are very passionate about the provision of high quality standard of care to this population of patients and to maintaining that continued support beyond their hospital presentations. The present model that runs for our residential aged care facility residents when they become unwell is that they present to the hospital setting, often via a Queensland Ambulance Service ride, and they arrive to a busy emergency department that by nature is focused on acute resuscitative models of care and not ordinarily geared to the older person. Whilst they do receive excellent care in our emergency department, the absence of that expert geriatrician input and specialised nursing teams that intervene in their care in the early part of their journey often leads to delays in managing them appropriately for their specific requirements and increases their risk of complications. So the intent of this service therefore is to eliminate that unnecessary transfer and the disruption to the lives of the residents, and to support the residents, their families and significant others to receive the appropriate care, and to support the GPs and the residential aged care facility staff to provide that acute care back in their own setting and to ensure the best clinical outcomes for their clients.
Thank you to Weller Garden for providing this lovely venue. It makes it all the more special to have this launch here. Our primary healthcare network, who will be our partners in having this service launched, the executive board from Metro North and Prince Charles, and last but not the least, my team that's been there. We work in partnership with the GP. We come into the aged care facility with the consent of the GP or the Queensland Ambulance Services, who may have assessed someone and initiated some treatment and felt that our service would be able to do that, or the after hours GP who's assessed the patient and felt that yes, we can manage them here tonight, but the outreach team can come and see them the next day. Our aim is to see the unwell person in their home either on the same day or the next day. There is no delay of more than that. Being treated in your own home is far better than being treated in the hospital. Some conditions may require transfer to hospital, and we will facilitate that to have a better outcome.
Well, the service was so quick and so definitive that I was sort of recovered within 24 hours, and I'm assured that I was very much in need of the service at the outset. So, I'm very grateful for it. I think it's a wonderful service and will be of assistance to a lot of people.